Good evening, my dear friends, from a bitterly cold, in fact freezing Cumbria, here in the UK. And I welcome you to this table of love. And we begin by lighting a candle for peace, for our brothers and sisters in turmoil in Egypt, in Lebanon, in Syria, in southern Sudan, Afghanistan, and northern Africa. And we also remember the families with children, where there is deep unhappiness through marital breakdown. In other words, we pray for every child of God who is hurting as we gather around this table of love. So we light this light in the name of our beloved Father, Mother, God Supreme, who creates life. In the name of the risen cosmic Christ, who loves life. In the name of the Spirit, who is the fire of life. In the name of Gaia, our beloved Earth Mother, who nurtures the divine in all life. And in the name of all faith traditions and none, they are the children of God, and they are our brothers and sisters, members of the mystical body of the cosmic Christ. And in the name of spiritual diversity, I welcome you here on behalf of all our brothers and sisters of the Teo community of Interfaith Franciscans. So let us sit back, relax, and just be aware. Be aware that you are a child of the Most High. Be still. Be still in the presence of unconditional love, selfless love. I would like to begin with a special prayer. And the prayer is from an anonymous Muslim. O God, make good that which is between us. Unite our hearts and guide us to the paths of peace. And that is why we're here, to hold the whole family of God, regardless of religion, belief, and to release a powerful energy from our I Am Presence, our God Center. So let us be comfortable and ensuring that our feet are firmly touching terra firma, sacred earth, preferably in your bare feet. And I want you to look at your feet. I look at mine and I think, wow, you have walked many miles in many different lands, barefoot. But none was more refreshing than walking along the shore of the Red Sea. Yes, where I led many on retreats there, overlooking Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and Israel. A blessed time, walking on the ley lines of our brother and sister Essenes of Mount Sinai. A blessed experience. But I want you to visualize that you're coming with me, and we're going to go for a walk, bathing our feet in the sacred waters of the Red Sea. And it is a beautiful day. The sun is bright. There isn't a cloud in the sky. and we're walking along in a meditative state, and we are aware of Mother Earth, our beloved Gaia. We are aware of Isis. We are aware of Akhenaten, one of the great pharaohs at Luxor, whose temple I visited several times, where there is a beautiful energy there. I want you to come now. I want you to experience the healing energies of a sacred land that is today in turmoil. And as you walk along the shore, you allow the waters of the Red Sea bathe your feet. It is a soothing effect. And you find that your mind is being released of a lot of stress. You become aware that you've been here before, as I did. 8 years ago, I rediscovered that I was a member of the Essenes with Jesus and Magdalena at Mount Sinai. It was a beautiful feeling. It was a heart feeling. And as you walk along the shore of the Red Sea, you are allowing your heart experience your many previous incarnations as a child of God. And with each step that you take, you sense in a profound way the presence of the Divine Feminine, Magdalena. She's walking with you, and she's joined by Isis. And they walk with you, and they speak with you. They thank you. They thank you for taking a footstep for peace. They bless you, and you sense their love for you. And they're sharing with you some beautiful words from the Quran, from the Old Testament Bible, and from the sacred teachings of the Vedas. And they all refer to peace. You are a child of peace. And as you walk, your in-breath is filled with an awareness of that peace around you. And in your out-breath, you release peace to Jerusalem, the heart chakra of the world. And you bring back the Divine Feminine into that heartbeat of the world, the birthplace of the Abrahamic faith, Jew, Muslim, and Christian. And you stop now, and you're guided to face in the direction of Jerusalem, the holy city, the birthplace of the Abrahamic faith. And you're guided to take a deep breath with Isis and Magdalena. And in your out-breath, you send a blessing, a powerful blessing, to all who are in service to God, be they Muslim, Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jew or Christian. you are releasing a blessing from the Red Sea, a beautiful ocean. And as you stop, you reflect in your heart on the privileges that you have been given as a child of God, a child of peace, a child who is loved, regardless. And you sense the power of the divine feminine reawakening within you, the need to be balanced, to balance the masculine and the feminine energies of God within your higher self. And as you look across the Red Sea, you see Jerusalem, the holy city, a special place, a special city that is the heartbeat of the world. And your love gives strength to this heartbeat, because the heartbeat has become weak and irregular through man's inhumanity to man, through male ego controlling the minds of the children of God, where religious leaders have not been listening to their heart, where many have compromised their divinity and enslaved the children of God to fear. And as you stand there, Isis takes your left hand and arm, and Magdalena takes your right hand and arm, and lifts them up in the shape of the Teo symbol that we wear around our neck for peace. And you become a symbol of peace. And there is a rush of energy from the angels of the water realm up through your feet. And the nature spirits and the ancestors are with you now. You are now a conduit, a vessel of light, a vessel of peace. And with every in-breath that you breathe, you are breathing the love of nature and Gaia for the children of God to come back to their heart, their divine center, the gateway to their soul, the gateway to nirvana, the gateway to their God. Experience the waves. Experience the gentleness and the selfless love from the angels of the water realm as they bathe your feet, allowing you receive unconditional love. Stay with the thought. It is a thought that is liberating your mind from fear and allowing you reclaim your divinity as a co-creator of the divine. Just sit back and relax. You're sitting on the shore with your feet just touching the water, and the rays of brother sun has formed a pyramid of light around you. And within that pyramid of light, you are connecting with the energies of this ancient land, Egypt, especially Lord Akhenaten, an ascended master, and his wife, Nefertiti. And they are pleased that you are here, for there has been a spiritual homecoming to your birthplace, where you too were an Essene, a therapeutai Essene, a healer, a monastic, a peace bringer, a kingdom builder. Just relax and sense the compassion of Lord Akhenaten, and be aware of his wisdom. But the beauty of Nefertiti is blinding you, because she is so beautiful, so graceful and elegant, and she is a goddess of love, a goddess of gentleness, and we call on them for the people of Egypt who are in crisis, to bring the people back to the ancient esoteric teachings of Lord Akhenaten, a holy man, a man of peace, not war. All that you are as you surrender. We praise you, God. We bow down before you. We thank you. You are our God, the God of peace. beautiful words. The day I surrendered to you. That day is today. That time is now. You and I know that we are here for a purpose. And we are here as pilgrims traveling through this ancient land, but not connecting with its dramas or its fears, but holding the light of our ancestors, the holy men and women of different faith traditions and our indigenous peoples, for they are speaking to us through the elements, through the clouds, through the seasons. And we both know that even our seasons are in chaos, because many choose a different path, a path of materialism, greed, fear. But you know, yesterday afternoon and today, I had the privilege of supporting 2 of our tertiary oblates who are learning, training to become lay monastics. And we were looking at the interior castle. Mystics without monasteries. And something hit us. And I have read this so many times over so many years, but today it really hit me hard. And I want to share it. The journey into your soul can begin with a dream. A dream. You may not realize it at the time, but that dream may be telling you that you are about to come home again, to return to yourself in some essential way. A series of big dreams has often prepared me for new paths, like the one I'm on. Living a simple life, not into religion, no, but into the simplicity of Celtic Franciscan spirituality, where you embrace others in love. You don't talk about God, you walk the talk. You put your love of your God into your actions. By a smile, offering another a cup of tea, a glass of water, stopping to say hello to someone that you feel in your heart is troubled. That is true spirituality. Instead of judging, so many people today in religion, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, all of them, they have spiritual teachers who sit in judgment. Judgment is not ours. And a few months ago, we had a profound reawakening to the Pope in Rome. Because up until this present man took office, you daren't question the magisterium of Rome, or you'd be excommunicated, annihilated, which it has done down through the centuries to many good men and women. But Pope Francis, was questioned, hoping that he would trip up, but being a shrewd, wise, humble man, he was asked what was his take on homosexuality. Is it a sin? And his reply was the reply of Jesus, Mohammed, Osho, Rumi, the Lord Buddha, Vishnu, Ganesh. Judgment is not mine. If they are at peace in their soul, in their life, with the choices that they've made, then who am I to judge? There are so many Christians within the family of God who condemn children of God because they don't buy into their philosophy or theories. Several weeks ago in Blackburn, we had a very tragic case of a young Muslim girl who fell in love with a person of her own sex. Her family were appalled, and her 5 sisters and brother went looking for her female partner and almost killed her. You could see it on a video camera outside where she worked. The judgmental attitude was disturbing because they sat in judgment, as many do, not just Muslim. Jews and Christians are just as bad. You and I are here not to judge. You and I are here to embrace another in love and leave judgment to God. Before I finish, I want to share this from Entering the Castle. You never know how God is going to get you. What is God asking of you? What is your soul calling you to do or to be in your life now? What purpose is your life's journey? When you enter the castle, your soul, you will find some answers. Seeing your soul as a castle and yourself as a mystic, it's like having a new lens through which you look at life. Let us celebrate our gift of spirituality. Let us celebrate our togetherness as children of God. Let us sit at this table and allow the cosmic Christ anoint us in the presence of Lord Akhenaten, Isis,